I'm Mark from Pack Hacker, and in this video we'll be taking a detailed look at the Chrome Industries Hondo backpack, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Head on over to packhacker.com for the full written review, link in the description below, but let's jump in. So starting with the outside material here, we have a tarpaulin material on the entirety of the bag. It makes the bag very stiff, which is good in some ways. It gives it a little more structure when it's empty. However, that stiffness can kind of fight you as you're trying to load stuff in. Like for an example, the water bottle pocket here, it can be really hard to try to fit a water bottle in here because it is that same stiff tarpaulin material, and so there's no real like stretch or give to it. But it does make this bag extremely weather resistant. Water's just gonna bead right off of this. However, the zippers are not water resistant zippers, just got some normal zippers in here. So that will hurt the water resistance there. Now, starting on the harness system here, for a nice everyday bag, it's got a pretty solid harness system. It's nice wide straps, quite a bit of padding. It's got the mesh for good airflow there, so you don't get too sweaty. And then on the back panel, plenty of padding, and then kind of the whatever shape you would call this kind of honeycomb design here lets air flow through the middle here just to help keep your back nice and dry and not so sweaty. Now, one interesting thing is the shoulder straps where they're attached. They're just kind of attached with this nylon here, which actually gives it a little more flex, so you can throw this bag on and off a little bit easier. Gives it a little more pivoting on top, which is a nice touch. And then you just have a little loop on top if you need to hang this bag up or as a quick grab. Nothing too special here, just folded over nylon sewn in. And then we have a sternum strap towards the bottom here. Can adjust that up and down. And with a real large chrome buckle. This is not a metal buckle, just a plastic one here. But it does the job just fine. Now on the strap adjusters, you have the chrome classic kind of metal look to them there. So no metal on the sternum strap, but you got them on the strap adjusters here. Now this bag doesn't have too much going on here. As you saw, we got water bottle pockets on either side here that again are not very stretchy. This water bottle was just a 21-ounce hydro flask, so not a large bottle by any means, but even that has a hard time fitting in. On the front, you kind of have a hidden zippered pocket behind this nylon strap. We get that the strap is there to cover it up, give it a little more sleek look, hide the zipper a little bit more, but it can really get in the way when you're trying to open up this zipper, dealing with that right in front. And then this front pocket is a little bit odd, and this is another spot where it comes into the material is kind of fighting you. You can't stretch this pocket out too much, so it's a very small pocket, but it's really deep. I mean, it goes the entirety of this front here. So it's not great for large items because you can't fit it in very well because you only have a little opening here. However, it's not really great for small items because it's so deep, everything just falls to the bottom. So, I mean, right now in here we just have, some AirPods and I think a little protein bar here. This is more the size item you want in the front pocket here, just because it is a little bit bigger. So great pocket for snacks if you want to throw your wallet in there, and keys and any sort of quick grab items in there. But just note it can get kind of lost in the bottom there, so you don't want to put too much stuff in. And then on the inside, there's, again, not too much going on here. You got a nice, big open space, kind of a little bit of like half gusseting on the front here, that if you pack it out, it can kind of like push against this and expand just a tiny bit. But again, this material is quite stiff. So you got a big open compartment there, great for if you need to throw in a jacket. We just got a sweatshirt in here, and then a tech pouch. You're gonna wanna use pouches, I think, with this bag, just because there's not a lot of organization going on here, just lots of big open space. Oop, just knocked the pen out. But you do have a little bit of an admin panel going on back here. So we have a spot for 2 pens, pencils, styluses, whatever you want to throw in there, and then a little nylon sleeve. Right now we just got a power bank in there just for charging our phone. And then behind that, same thing, another just slim nylon pocket. Right now we just have some over-the-ear Bose headphones in there. If you put anything that's too much thicker than what this is right here in this pocket, like we tried to use that as like another more tech storage for like our charger and stuff, a little bit more bulky items. And that will stretch this pocket out, and then it'll kind of block the laptop from sliding in as easy. So no too thick items in there. This is about the max you'd want to go with that. And then behind that, just a nice laptop sleeve. Slide that right out. Yeah, as long as you don't overload this front compartment, super easy to do. This laptop compartment is floating there, and there's the bottom of it. Hopefully you can see that. So you got some decent padding and the floating laptop, which gives you enough protection as long as you're, don't get too crazy with this thing. It is a kind of a more EDC bag, so it's not made for, super long treks or anything like that. So there you have it, the Chrome Industries Hondo backpack. Check out packhacker.com for more information and best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Link down below, and we'll see you in the next video.